Hey, Cub fans! Thanks for joining us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. We're going to talk about Hayden Wesneski, and I needed to do this pretty quick based on what happened at the convention. I mentioned it in my wrap up for day two that Craig Counsell had just sort of out of the blue mentioned how intrigued he is with Hayden Wesneski. So that made me really kind of pay attention, and some of the thoughts around the rotation and their group of starters have been kind of interesting. And I think we can probably expect Craig Counsell and the guys to do something a little unorthodox. And what I mean by that is a possible, if not a six-man rotation, sort of a five and then a rotation group. I don't know. They want to have some looks, I think, at Jordan Wicks, Javier Assad, Wesneski, Smiley, Cade Horton even. So it's point is, it's going to get kind of interesting, I think, when we talk about the starting rotation. And the fact that Craig Counsell called out Hayden Wesneski without being asked and said that he really liked him, he's intrigued with him, he's looking forward to working with him. I thought we better take a look at it and see what we have with Hayden Wesneski. So the good news is I think I found Hayden's problem. It just jumped right out and hit me, and I'll share that with you here at the end. But let's kick back, talk a little Cubs. Let's get to know Hayden Gregory Wesneski, born December 5th, 97, 6'3", 210, righty pitcher, 26 years old. Went to high school at Cy-Fair High School in Cypress, Texas, graduated in 2016. And he was drafted out of high school by Tampa Bay, 33rd round, but he decided not to sign. So he enrolled at Sam Houston State to play for the Bearcats at Sam Houston State. Freshman year, had a good one, went 10-2 with a 3.93 ERA through 84 innings, had a 1.32 whip. Pretty good freshman year. In 2018, as a sophomore, he went 7-3, lowered his ERA down to 3.50, pitched more innings, 97 innings, and dropped his whip down to 1.239. So improvement from freshman to sophomore year. Same thing happened in 2019. More improvement. Went 8-4, 3.32 ERA through 105 innings, dropped his whip down to 1.126. So Hayden had a nice little college career. Improved every season, did really well. Then after the season, 2019, Yankees drafted him in the 6th round. He signed. Signing bonus was $217,500 for Hayden. So Hayden's ready to play some pro ball. He debuted with the Pulaski Yankees. Didn't throw much. Only went 28 1/3. Went 1-1. 4.76 ERA with a 1.341 whip. So rookie ball with the Pulaski Yankees. It went okay. Skipped 2020. Didn't pitch at all. Little setback. So we'll pick it up in 2021. Had a really good year. He started at A-ball, Hudson Valley, and then played Double-A, Somerset, and ultimately Triple-A, Scranton. So he jumped from 1A, went to 2A to 3A, all within the season of 2021. 23-year-old Hayden Wesneski. During that 2021 season, combined with the 3 stops in the minor leagues, he combined for an 11-6 record with a 3.25 ERA through 130 innings with a 1.120 whip. So there's when Hayden Wesneski really sort of got everybody's attention. Rose through the ranks within 1 year, great numbers across the board. So in 2022, he started back in Scranton, and he went 6-7 with a 3.81 ERA through 83 innings before he was traded to the Cubs on August 1st. Came to the Cubs, we sent him right to Iowa. At Iowa, he pitched 21 innings, threw for a 5.66 ERA, 1.210 whip. That didn't keep him from getting called up on September 6th. And if you remember, Hayden's debut was a good one. Hayden came up and pitched that same day on September 6th, threw a scoreless 5 innings, struck out 8, and got his first career win. So Hayden Wesneski hit the ground running late September of 22. On September 22nd, he threw an immaculate inning against the Pirates. So Hayden came on like a sort of a ball of fire. He looked really good. His stuff was kind of nasty. That had that sweeping curveball, really covered a lot of ground going east to west. So very impressive. In 2023, he went 3-5 with a 4.63 ERA in 34 games, through 89 innings with a 1.27 WHIP. So not great numbers. After a good start, Hayden kind of struggled a little bit and had some issues. He did finish the season with a positive WAR at 0.3. He's got a career WAR of 1.3. And so we're not, for me, I guess I was surprised that Craig Counsell had called him out without being asked about it. And there was times when I was really high on Hayden. With what I saw last year, he just looked erratic to me. And so I wanted to look at his advanced numbers, see if we can kind of figure it out. So he is sort of a average pitcher in a lot of the metrics. He is dead average with the league in base on balls per 9. He is pretty much average with exit velocity, hard hit rates. He's actually worse than the league in slugging percentage, OPS, home run percentage, home runs per 9, hits per 9, base on balls per 9, and strikeouts per 9. So to me, that's obviously not what we're looking for. He's better than the league in batting average against and holding the opposition down in terms of on base percentage. So he gives up less, singles and walks, but he gives up some slug. So that's concerning. So I went to his splits. The first split I looked at, I stopped. That's all I needed to see. It's like, okay, I got it. This won't surprise you. Hayden's got that nasty sweeper, and right-handers don't like it. Right-handers hit 202 with a 269 and a 349 slug for a 618 OPS. Right-handers don't like it. He gets right-handers out. Problem is left-handers hit him hard. Left-handers hit 298, just under 300, with a 369 on base and a 617 slug for a 986 OPS. That's quite a split. That's quite a spread. So, all right, mission is clear for Hayden Gregory Wesneski. How do we get lefties out? What do we do? So at least the project is clear, right? I don't know. I'm sure Craig sees that, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe Craig has already got a plan to fix it. It's like, well, if I can get this guy down to getting a lefty out or two, we're going to have something. He's probably right. So that's going to be interesting. Be interesting to see what Craig Counsell has in mind, and of course Tommy Hotovy, and to see what they do. So for Hayden Wesneski, if we can figure out a way to get lefties out, if we can come up with a pitch that will help him do that, we'll have something. So Hayden Wesneski in the mix for some time in the rotation. Probably going to see him out of the pen for sure, and we'll root for him. 26 years old. It's time. Let's see if he can get his erratic tendencies under control. I wonder if they'll quiet him down. He's pretty antsy on the mound. Not that I dislike it. I'm just telling you he's antsy. He's kind of antsy, and he's got kind of a vicious follow through where he falls off the mound. I don't know. We'll see what they do. But Craig Counsell and Tommy Hotovy will obviously figure it out. They're high on him. He's got good stuff. So we'll see what happens with Hayden Wesneski in 2024. Start paying close attention in the 2024 spring training to see what kind of changes we see, what kind of pitch selection they do. It's going to be interesting. So there is Hayden Wesneski. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back very soon with another profile for you. And go Cubs, go.